Aloha everyone, it's Victoria, and today I'd like to talk about motivation and going at your own pace at the same time. Both of those things kind of intertwine with me because I do get very motivated on Instagram posts when I see somebody exercising, like great workouts and all that stuff. It inspires me, especially if they're my friends or family and in my circle. So I get very, very inspired and pumped up to do the same. So I was reading a post early this morning, first thing in the morning. I see my friend who's an Olympic qualifier, for marathons. I mean, let's just face it, this girl is Superwoman, and I've interviewed her before. Her name is Kate Pallardy, and she's just amazing. She just had her second child. She's homeschooling, and literally she just had a baby like 3 months ago. She's nursing this baby, and she literally posted the sickest workout that I could actually think of. It was 10-mile run in the morning, and then at night she did a 10-mile as fast as she could go. Like, that's like a race, you know what I mean? So that's 20 miles, and that's just one day of training for her. Now, I'm no stranger to training long, but holy shit, that is an amazing workout. And then when I was like, whoa, and I tagged my brother, who just became a runner about 3 years ago, has improved like tenfold, winning 5Ks now and everything. And he used to be slower than I was. And he's like, oh, I just did, repeats, hill repeats and 20 miles also today. And I did doubles also. And I'm like, he's like, that's what social media is for, like so we could all motivate each other. Now, get cranking, girl, and, report back. I was like, damn. Okay. So I was about to run my hill workout, and I ended up talking to some guy that's always sitting in his car, blocking off the area that I go to. And I finally just, I was procrastinating, so I ended up talking to him. And he was telling me how he was injured and all his stuff, and I was telling him not to smoke because he had cigarettes in his car. He was about my age. Anyway, so I said to him, I have to go as fast as I can up these hills. It's brutal. It's 6 miles. I add extra mile. It's 6 miles of running as fast as I can, so that's a tempo run, which is crazy to even fathom because I haven't run really fast in a really long time due to injuries or whatever, and there I was thinking that I can do it, and I wanted to see how fast I can go. That turned out to be a fail. Such a fail. I ended up, I was really tired also, and I didn't know how tired I was until I was running up these hills. So the last hill, they're rolling hills, so the last hill, I was absolutely going to cry. And I was hyperventilating, and I was seeing stars. When you start to almost black out, there's a problem. So I ended up walking the last minute, not even minute of that hill, because I was like, I can't even do the whole hill. And I was very humbled. I was extremely humbled. And then on the way back, I literally walked up every hill instead of, because you got to go back. I literally walked up every hill after that because I was so pissed and tired. But now let's get back to yesterday, okay? Of course, I had to face that guy in the car and tell him it was the worst ever freaking run that I had in a while. And he's like, before that, he's like, come on, it's all in your mind. You can do it. And I'm like, okay. So reporting to someone beforehand, like even on Snapchat, I don't want to write about my runs before I do it. Like I want to just talk about it afterwards and see how it goes. Anyway, today, that's what happened. So I reported my failure on Snapchat. And then I want to backtrack to yesterday. Yesterday's workout was pretty tough, and I have to give myself some snaps, and I have to also consider that. I did something tough yesterday. I ran/hiked a hill that takes, at a good pace, 14 minutes to get up there. It's technical, so, I can't really run it all. Just to give you a perspective, my husband does it in about 7 minutes, so half the time, because he runs it. And he runs down also, which I think he has like different neuro or something, because his pathways must be different. For him to run down a technical trail like that is very frightening to me. And somebody like Timothy Sheaf can do it. There's something different about that. You could train yourself to do it, but I don't know. It's just a little bit too crazy for me to run down. Sometimes on the third time, so this is what I did. I did it 3 times. 3 different times, okay? And I was pretty proud of myself. I was kind of competing with my son, Sam, who did it 3 times and bragged about it the other day. And I'm like, I'm going to do it 4 times. So he's like, well, you had water. I didn't. I'm like, touche. He's like, and I rode my bike 4 miles after that. I'm like, okay, but I ran there and I ran back home, and that's a mile each way, so that was 2-mile run. So he said, all right, we'll call it even. Now, he's away right now, so this is all in text, but I'm going to get to that 4 next week. You mark my words. Anyway, so now there I was at the 3-time up this hill, and I thought it was pretty freaking great that I didn't even do another workout yesterday after that, because that took me 2 hours to, in full to do the entire workout. And I was like, you know what, I deserve to rest, but I have a half marathon coming up, and I have to, I don't know, train for that. I have to run. And I just want to get this known, that motivating others. Now, of course, I'm not showing off by doing this, although people saw me going up and down, like, are you going up again? And whenever I wear ankle weights, they're like, are you wearing ankle weights doing this? And, it feels good to be noticed and everything like that, but I'm never going to see these people again. It's not like I'm doing it to show them something. But I do put it on Snapchat to show my friends and family because I do want to inspire. And I think I'm inspiring the people that are up there that see me going up and down 3 times. But wait till I do 4 and 5 and 6. I'm going to do that. I'm going to do it 6 times one day. For sure. I'm going to have a really, really, carve out 6 times that I'm going to do that. And I'm going to have to really... Oof, that's going to be one tough. And it was hot as hell yesterday when I did this. It was hot as hell when I did that workout this morning. So, my points are that I'm going to have to start pushing myself a little bit harder, but I really have to go at my own pace. To do what my friend Kate did, it just exploded in my mind. It was unattainable today. It was just unattainable. I will get there. I will get to my goal, I hope. I should start making goals. I'm also a lot heavier than I was. So running fast for me is just hell. All right, this video is getting long. This was my story. Hope you liked it. I do. I really do hope you liked it. If you didn't like it, it sucks for you. Because it was 7 minutes and 47 seconds. 48, 49. Okay, take care, everyone. Bye. Oh, and let me know if you guys have a similar story.